Welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Isvanet Services. So today we've come to visit a client, and as I said earlier, this is an installation we did sometimes before. We have come to service our automatic gate system. As you can see, we are trying to adjust the proximity sensor so that at least since it's an exposed environment, the sensors sometimes get a bit of dirt and dust. So in the process, sometimes it affects the communication between the gate opening mechanism and the gate itself. So we've just come to do the service. So these are part of our solutions. This project is now 2 years down the line, and we still reach out to client whenever he wants us to do some service. So that's what we are doing today. So kindly reach out to Isvanet Services always. If you have an existing system, or if you have a new system that will need to be installed, kindly reach out. We can be able to install either beta swing gate system or the sliding gate system. This one is a sliding gate system. So we have to check on the health of the battery. At the same time, we have to check on the wiring. We ensure that the rolling side is greased properly. So that's the activity that we have to do. Reach us out at Isvanet. We do security solutions, automatic gate system, CCTV surveillance, we're doing electric fence, we're doing even solar. Majorly we're doing solar backup as a security, because when you have a constant supply of power, then it means you're only secured. Whenever you have a blackout and your systems are a bit affected, then it's a disaster. So at this point we're doing quite array of solutions, and feel free to reach out. We're doing alarms, we're doing automation of lighting systems, and the curtains, the gates, the cameras, and make your systems automatic. And, so we have got quite an array. So let's watch on how the service is ongoing, and we discuss as we continue. So we are trying to play around with the sensor so that at least we can adjust this where possible. During our the servicing bit, we have to ensure that the sensor is working optimally, because in most cases when the sensor is a bit dirty or dysfunctional, then the gate will not detect that it has already opened or closed. So in the process you get getting an error. So we have to ensure that the sensor has been properly fixed, such that when it passes through the Centurion machine, it's able to tell whether it has already opened or it is closing. So in the process it will know whichever direction the motor needs to go to. So that's what we are doing right now. That's what we are trying to process. That's what we are trying to adjust as much as possible. And As you can see, that's what the engineer is trying to adjust right now. Wonderful.
Iko chini, si ndio?
Ni kama iko chini. Iko chini. Sasa ile ya side ya chini ndio inafaa ipate adjustments
Hii nataka unaweka tu wakati
uko very sure it's done. Sasa ongeza hii. In fact, unaona hii level hata tunaweza ipima. See this one? This high up almost in a line na hii. The lower side kuongeza hiyo space. So as I said, this project we did it some hizo ziko fungua tu baby. This is a beautiful home, as you can see. It's wonderful. That's the beautiful gate. So that's our work. That's what we installed. That's what we've been operating. So it's been operating manually, properly. And as you can see, the project is quite huge. We had in this house we did automation of light systems. You can be able to control your systems using your phone. So this estate is called Nyari. You can see it's a beautiful environment. Nyari is in Tatu City, Ruiru constituency, Kiambu County. So this is a very beautiful environment. As you can see, neighbors are around. People are developing it well. And fortunately, our client were amongst the first to develop their homes. So it's a very beautifully upcoming estate that is recommended to anyone. And as you can see, our work is still almost 2 years down the line. We can still call to come and help. As you can see now, the gate is moving. We've managed to set it. So in the process of servicing, we have to allow the system to move. We have to test the system. We have to allow it to communicate. We have to reprogram. That's what we are trying to do. Mpaka ina calculate distance. Sahi hiyo ya mwisho, so that means it increase distance, it increase speed. Hiyo imecheza. That's the only solution.
Ya tuirudisha pale. Lakini usikae sana kama hujakuja.
Nimekupata kabisa. On the background we're just discussing some favorable adjustments that you want to do, so that our system is functioning well. So that's what we're discussing with my engineer, and as you can see, we're ensuring that the system is properly adjusted, properly sensing, properly placed, and the function as it should have been. So that's what's going on right now. As you can see, we're trying to test now the general gate is operational.
I
We're trying to adjust where possible, call the client to get to understand the operations of the sensors, so that at least when they have an issue, they can be able to diagnose briefly. Sometimes when you have a breakdown, there's some simple tricks that you can be able to use to ensure that your system can go back to normal operation. That's what we are come up to do. After service, we're going to show the client. So this is service and maintenance. We can do it for you. If you have a gate that is installed, someone has issues, then you call us, so that at least we can be able to help you adjust this where necessary.
Inaenda mbali. But imeenda mbali sana. Ilikuwa inafika hapa. Mesikia?
We are trying to test pedestrian.
So that's fine.
The gate has got two options. You have a pedestrian opening, it goes to the center like you've seen, and then it will give you an allowance of around 30 seconds, then it closes on its own, like that. So the pedestrian side, when you press the pedestrian button,
the 50 meters
for
the 500
2 meters. So after 2 meters, then it automatically closes on its own.
Yes.
Then when you open the main gate system, it opens the gate. That is the process. Smoothly after service. See how the system is running perfectly.
Kuja ufunike tuone if you override. Si override tuone kama hiyo
ni
hiyo ya chini.
Niweke manyo.
Niweka manyo.
So I was feeling to diagnose.
Use toil.
The automatic gate system has
also hiyo chuma ya chini. Ama italeta vumbi.
Easily overriding.
Use toil.
Also, when you have an issue, you can easily override it so that you return to manual. So that's what we are doing. So now it's on manual. Now it's on automatic, so you can move it using Mizani. So that's manual. Funga tu. Rudisha. So that's the beauty of the automatic gate system. You can easily put it to manual, where you can operate it manually. Also, when let's say, for example, the system has a small issue and it's giving you a problem and you want to leave, you simply override it to manual so that you can easily operate it. So that's what we're trying to test. That's what we are trying to do. So we work it on manual, we work it on auto, at the same time we override it to manual. So we make sure that it is properly tested. We're doing proper diagnosis, proper testing, and ensure that everything is working as perfect as possible before we leave the client's place. Because the key interest with Isvanet, we provide solution. So we have to ensure that the solution works. We have to ensure that the service works, the system is optimally working, the system is properly working, and that's what we are trying to run right now. So don't be worried. Even when you have a problem with power, let's say you're in an area where power is an issue, so probably sometimes your systems will lack power. When such happens, when you have such a scenario, you can override your gate so that you can operate manually the way we are doing it. And then when a scenario where also at the same time you can have a scenario where you don't even have because we have
hata ukiwa hapa, hebu kuja usikize.
Power supply that doesn't need
Saa zile inapita hapa. Inafinya usikie ikifika kupiga sauti. Inama usikie.
Without any trouble. So we're just trying to train the man on how to work with the sensors so that at least when we're not there,
Nisikia?
properly monitoring.
Sasa unaona saa zile unaelekea mbio. Inapita bila kusense.
The sensor is
so saa zile unajaribu kufungua hii, inadhani gate bado iko huko.
So right now it's
juu haisense pite. So inadhani gate bado iko huko. So saa zile unafinya remote, inataka gate iende hivi.
Leave it. The operators, the people who are living the system are completely understand.
Hey.
We are doing the same for the client. Unfortunately, I will not record the client, but at least after we've shown the frequent users that like the gate man, we'll also show the client.
Mbona tofauti sasa?
So we're good to
go. Unaona zile? Unaona ikifika hiyo ikisense tu hivi. Taenda mbio. Tap mbio. Unaona? So hiyo lazima isense. Tuko sawa?